Hello and welcome back to Alignment Principles Yoga. My name is Hannah. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to go over a quick 15-minute flow to warm the body up, get in and out safely of Camel Pose. Now, Camel Pose is one of those asanas that a lot of people aren't a big fan of. Some don't find it very comfortable, right? It hurts the shoulders, or maybe it hurts your hips, or maybe you just don't like falling into the negative space, right? So we're gonna go over some mini flows throughout today to kind of prep your body for it, give you some little tidbits. So if this is a pose that you're wanting to achieve, you can practice this. And then we're gonna kind of look at a different way of getting into Camel Pose that I find work for a larger majority of people, especially those who are struggling with the traditional fall back, press the hips forward. So to start, go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and press your sit bones into the floor. Reach that head towards the ceiling. Right. You're gonna take an inhale, pull that belly button up to the spine. Exhale, suck it back. Hold that there. Take another inhale. Now your ribs may be popping out if you're someone who has a rib flare like myself. So on your next exhale, you're gonna squeeze like you're gonna sneeze. Pull those ribs in. Pause. Hold that there. We're gonna inhale those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale them back and down. 2 more times. Inhale those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale them back and down. Keep those ribs pulled in, the belly pulled in. On this last one, inhale those shoulders to the ears. As you exhale back and down, press that chest up towards the ceiling, slightly tuck that chin. Feel the back of that neck lengthen. Go ahead and just do your little check-in that you do before class, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. Where are you at right now? You can go a step further and let yourself know where you'd like to be at the end of this class, right? Set that intention and that tone for how you're going to practice today. We're going to take 2 big inhales and exhales out the mouth. When you're ready, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it out. Retighten those abdominals, pull those ribs in. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Make sure those shoulders fall. Take 1 normal breath. When you're ready, we're going to interlace our hands behind our back. Right? Ideally, we're trying to get those palms to touch, right? If touching or grabbing hands behind your back is difficult, go ahead and use a strap, right? We're gonna roll those shoulders back and down, punch the hands through the floor. Once your hands make contact with the floor, press the chest towards the ceiling. Maybe you lean the head back. Two more breaths. Last one. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, slowly release the hands. We're gonna inhale that left hand behind us. You can place it on the floor, you can place it on a block. You're gonna grab the left knee with the right hand. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, we're gonna twist, but you're gonna start with the tailbone. So keep looking at what you're looking at. Twist at the belly, the ribs, the shoulders, and the chin and the eyes. If during a twist, 1 exhale isn't enough to get all the way turned around, pause when you run out of that exhale. Inhale, lengthen that spine again, and finish your twist. We always want to twist on an exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale, sit nice and tall again. Exhale, we're going to twist back out of it. Tailbone, belly, keep looking behind you, ribs, shoulders, chin, and eyes. Good job. Other side. Place that right hand behind, left hand to right knee. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, twist from the base of the spine. Head and eyes are the last thing. Keep pulling that right shoulder back behind you. Big inhale. Exhale, untwist from the belly, shoulders, chin and head. Good job. We're gonna cross at the ankles, throw our weight forward. Okay. From here, we're gonna send back into our down dog. Tuck those right toes, tuck the left. Feel free to walk it out. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale that right leg up. Exhale, send it through center. Plant that back knee down. You're welcome to keep the toes tucked if that feels better for your ankle and knees, or you can untuck them. Place your hands on your hips. Make sure they're even. For me, I usually have to pull that right hip back. Okay. Once you're nice and squared off, bend deep in that front knee. Inhale. Exhale, send those hands back behind you. You can interlace if that feels best. Little back bend. Keep pressing into that front knee and that deep bend. Stretch out that hip flexor. Stretch out that quad. Squeeze the glutes. Big inhale. Exhale, we're gonna twist towards that bent knee. Take it behind us. Front toes keep facing forward. Place the left hand down. Straighten that right leg out. Reach those right fingers. Keep squeezing the glutes to press those hips forward. You can always take the hand to the head if this is easier for your shoulders. Push through that bottom left arm. Big inhale. Exhale, send the weight back forward. We're gonna place the left hand down on the inside of the right foot or on a block. We're gonna twist open. We're gonna bend that left knee and bring the toes up. Now, whether you touch the foot or not is not what's important. We wanna keep those hips low. So we don't wanna lift the hips to grab the foot, right? It's better to just reach for it or grab a strap. Keep pushing into that big toe on that right foot. Bend that front knee a little deeper. Big inhale. Exhale, release that foot. Place the right hand, pick that right leg up, and come down to your plank. We're gonna chaturanga down. You can do this on your toes or your knees. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Elbows touch the ribs. Chest touches the floor first. Keeping the pelvis on the floor, untuck the toes. Come up, cobra. Now we're gonna pull those shoulders up to the ears, roll them back and down, press through the hands. Press that chest forward. Look over the left shoulder. Take a breath. Exhale. Again, over the right. Send those hips up. Other side, left leg up. Exhale through. Place it off, square it off. Interlace behind. Back bend. Rotate on that back knee. Side stretch it out. Big inhale. Exhale, send it forward again. Place the right hand. Bend that right knee. Reach for that foot, whether you grab it or not. Go ahead and release that foot, step back to your down dog, and bring it down. Again, chaturanga lower. This time we're gonna come up onto the forearms, right? Same thing, elbows or shoulder distance apart, pressing that chest forward, pulling the shoulders back. We're gonna take the right hand and cross it so it's parallel with the front of the mat. Reach back for that left foot with the left hand. Pull that left shoulder back. Squeeze that left glute to keep pressing that hip into the floor. Last breath. Slowly release. Switch sides. Place that left arm parallel to the front of the mat. Reach back for the right foot with the right hand. Don't worry about how close that foot is to the glute. More importantly is to squeeze the right glute to keep the hip touching the mat and pulling that right shoulder back. Push into the left elbow. Don't sink into that shoulder. Big inhale. Exhale it out. We're gonna press up, bring the legs through, and lie on back. We're gonna come into a quick little bridge. For bridge, we want our feet just a couple inches from the glutes, right? You're welcome to keep the hands flat, or as you lift the hips, you can lift the arms and bring it down, whatever you're comfortable with. You're gonna take a nice big inhale, push the big toes into the mat. Exhale, press the feet, lift the hips. If you want, you can take the arms with you. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. This time, see if you can walk those hands down and touch the heels. Squeeze those glutes. Don't let the knees fall out. Exhale, slowly lower. Go ahead and roll on up. We're gonna pop up into our camel. Now, for most people, starting here and doing the whole lean back does not feel great, right? But fun little fact, you guys all just did camel. Camel is just a variation of a bridge pose, but rather than being on our back, we're on our knees, right? So when we were in bridge and we wiggled our arms down and tried to touch those heels, you did bridge. Or excuse me, you did camel, but you also did bridge. So if you still struggle with the back flexibility, maybe you have shorter arms, you are welcome to have blocks in your hands to place in between the feet, okay? But rather than pressing the hips forward, a lot of times that pinches things in people's back and reaching, we're gonna start sitting down. Okay, so you want your ankles in line with your knees. We're gonna grab our heels, or you're gonna have your blocks already on the ground and you're holding them. When you're ready, inhale those shoulders up, exhale them back and down. Big inhale. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift up. Look back. Two more breaths. Push those hips forward, squeeze those glutes. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin. Slowly bend back down. Awesome job, guys. Hopefully that intro into camel felt better for those who don't feel comfortable falling back. Maybe feel some strain on the neck, the shoulders, or the back usually when they do that. Totally okay to get into camel from the ground and press up if that feels better for your body anatomy and where your body is today, rather than falling back into the abyss. Once you start to build that confidence up that you can get up and down, right? Getting into camel pose from the upright position will become a lot easier when that confidence is already built up. So go ahead, let your body cool down, take some windshield wipers, hug the knees in, take a mini shavasana if you have time. Thank you so much for joining. I hope this class was helpful for those who are struggling with camel pose. And I hope to see you here next time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comments below, or my email is linked. You're welcome to reach out to me. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our other classes. And if there's something you're really wanting to learn, go ahead and let us know. Put it in one of the comment sections so we can give you what you guys are asking for. I hope you have a great rest of your October.